Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Jay. Welcome to DCA Adventure, back again with a cryptocurrency market update. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. Do not want to miss my live videos. I'm gonna flip back over to YouTube right now. Make sure everybody can hear me talking before I even keep going, because I don't know why it does this, but it shuts all my shit off all the time. So let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me, and then I'll continue on with my spiel. What up, Golden Wolf? What up, Crypto Nico? Crypto Mikkel? How you guys doing? Time to pack up for the drive home. Oh man, do you guys see this old... This is vintage cryptocurrency merchandise right here. Vintage. Old crypto love. Alright. Well, I think everybody can hear me, so we'll just keep going with the spiel. I'm not your financial advisor. Trading is very risky. Don't bet the house. I'm trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, PancakeSwap. I'm a little bit all over the place. Got my hands on a little bit of everything. If you are interested in learning how to trade, want some signals, trading signals, or you want some sweet trading tools, join the DCA Patreon group. Join my tier, Trading with View. By doing so, you are going to get one-on-one time with me. You will get trading tools that will overlay your candlestick chart. You're going to get all kinds of good stuff. There's all kinds of private lock channels in our Discord that the non-Patreon people can't see. So by joining, you will get access to all that. Link for our Discord is in the description. Join there too. Just join for free if you don't want to get in the Patreon group. We post all kinds of good stuff in there as well. Join all the links. All the links in the bottom. Join them. If you are into stocks, Firstrade, becoming one of my most traded mobile apps. You can use it on desktop, but I like it on mobile. A bit more convenient for me. But sign up with them. $0 deposit. All you gotta do is sign up. You will get a free stock. Trade that crappy stock. Get you some crypto, because they are doing crypto now. So super cool. I definitely dig in the Firstrade. Cryptocurrency merchandise. Can't get the swag at DogeLord.com, but what you can get is something even sweeter, and you can get some badass coffee. You just got to go over to DogeLordApparel.com and DogeLordCoffee.com to get all that stuff. And I know it's an old promo, but we're running it anyway. Don't delay by today over at the old DogeLord. So, as you guys see on the title of the video, is the Bitcoin bottom in? No, I do not believe so. Not in the slightest little bit at all. Yes, we may see some nice up moves, but I do not think the bottom is in. I am still super bear right now. But just because I am super bear does not mean I can't be a tiny smidge bullish here and there, right? Perfectly fine to do that if you're swing trading. It brings me to a point. I've seen a lot of this, especially in like the Facebook forums and stuff like that. People arguing and saying, "Oh, I bought Bitcoin at $3 grand, so I'm doing way better than anybody who bought it after that." Well, not really. If you bought it $3 grand, pretty cool for you. But if you're swing trading and you're doing it right and you're constantly nailing 10%, 10%, 10%, 15%, you can outperform the people that are just hodling. Swing trading takes out a certain risk, in my opinion, versus hodling. Okay, so let's say you hodl, you bought Bitcoin at 60,000 ish. You're almost down nearly 50% of your holdings. That risk is not. I don't have that risk. I'm out way before we drop that 50%. Right? It is no big deal to sit in dollars, sit in the shitty fiat dollar, and wait for a time to get back into Bitcoin or any other altcoin for that matter. Markets in general have been super tough, super hard trading. This is my favorite time to trade when there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of volatility, weak hands, because now I'm not the weak-handed one anymore. It's the new people coming in. With the Fed doing everything with inflation and doing all that stuff, they are literally sucking the liquidity out of these markets. I mean, just sucking the liquidity out of them. Not, people's accounts are smaller. Not very many people have the money like they did to do investing. Loans, the interest on loans and stuff, people are not able to borrow as much to invest. So it's crappy all the way around, and this goes for the stock market as well. The only thing the stock market really has going for it is there's a lot more pro traders over in the stock market than there is in crypto. Crypto seems to be getting more and more and more new traders. Why? It's easier to do. It's easier to get your hands on, right? Most of the times with stocks, if you're going to get into the stock market, you are only limited to Robinhood, Webull, shitty exchanges like them guys, right? Because if you're not a huge accredited investor and you ain't got tons of money all over the place where you can get into like over the counter and all that kind of stuff, that's crypto's where it's at, man. What up, Bait Shop Billy? Appreciate you, brother. How you doing, my man? So just keep that in mind, guys. Hodling's good. Yes, it's good, but if you know what you're doing when you're swing trading, you can outperform people that bought Bitcoin at $1,800, right? You just got to be doing it right. And the number one thing about swing trading is your plan. You should not be entering a trade unless you know where you're entering, where you're exiting, what your risk to reward ratio is, and answer your questions, right? You guys have heard me say this a million times. It sounds like a broken record. But you have to have that plan. It has to be in place. If it's not in place, you're going to lose. You're going to fuck yourself out of anything that you're doing. You think you're doing great. You might have done great and did a 30% gain, and you're going to lose 40% on the next one. So that's right, Bait Shop. You can trade crypto overnight and the weekends. It never sleeps. It doesn't care if it's Christmas. It doesn't care if your mom died. It doesn't care about nothing, right? Crypto, nonstop, all day, every day. You're not going to get that with the stock market. Didn't mean to offend anybody about the mom thing. It just came out of my mouth, but you guys know what I mean. And it's easier to get a hold of. Now, with that being said, with Luna, with the UST crash and all that stuff coming out with that, regulations coming soon. It's not going to be as easy to get a hold of crypto like it was, right? It's not. If you are any kind of legit entity, if you are Coinbase, if you're Binance, if you're any of those guys, you are going to have to abide by these regulations. And what's going to happen? All these places are going to turn into a Robinhood, a Webull, a Firstrade. They're all going to be, it's all going to be the same crap. So hopefully we can keep some decentralized stuff going on and keep the government's hands off some of this. Obviously, I don't think it's going to go 100% like that. But again, the only ones left behind that are going to be decentralized, that are not going to abide by the regulations, are going to be the real sketchy players in the game, right? So it's going to be even more risk on your assets when we're trading these, whether it be next year or the year after, or next month even. It just, you know, whenever these regulations happen. But that was my 2 sats about it. We're going to jump over here to CoinGecko, my favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. You guys can see that in the last 7 days, we are up 3.5% on Bitcoin, coming in at $29,780. Ethereum, 2.4% in the green for the week at $1,957. Tether, 0.0%, which reminds me, our US dollar is worth 1.1. So it's worth over $1 right now. It's actually the strongest right now that it's been in several years. Look at the charts. We'll actually look at it on TradingView. The government will always get theirs. That's right. They will. There's some fringe projects use their tokens to swap out, though. I mean, you could definitely do that. Just, you know, us seasoned guys will definitely do stuff like that, but new people that don't really know, like cross-chain and even a lot of that stuff I have trouble with. Like, if I'm going to cross-chain anything, I have to ask Mikkel to hold my hand, make sure I get through it right without losing all my money. But then after I do it a couple times, it's all good. And he does really good videos on how to do that kind of stuff, so definitely check his stuff out. GME pumped after NFT Marketplace launch and dumped with a recovery. Really? I missed that. Totally missed that. Well, I freaking told you what was going to happen. BNB is up 14.1%. I did get into BNB at the low. I got in under 300, I think it was, but it is up $328 for the week. USD coin is red. So normally, guys, when the stables are green, everything else is red. So a little weird that everything's kind of greenish, right? Only to expect that after these big dumps that we've had here in the last couple weeks. So SHIB, don't hate me, guys, but I freaking bought a shit ton of SHIB. Bought a shit ton of it. Had to. I had to. It's only got to move a little bit, and I'll be jumping out of there. But we'll take a look at the chart. I'll show you why I bought it. Most of the cryptos, for real, throw a dart this past week, and you're probably green right now. Not financial advice to do that ever. You know, scan through the charts, look for the good plays, the setups. Leo token, never heard of it. Why is it up in the top 20? But it's $4.91. It's down 0.3% for the week. Polymatic, there's been a bunch of crap going around Polymatic. 4.9% for the week. In the green, it's at 65 cents. So I mean, it's lost over 50% of its value. I definitely think it's gonna recover. Hopefully, XMR making moves again, moving up the list. Yes, it is up to 24. Damn, up 31.4%, coming in at $203. I have some XMR I'm holding. Kind of glad Nemesis started making me mine that, because it's just been stacking up ever since. I think I have like 1.5 Monero, something like that, just from my CPU. But it took like a million years to get. Like, seriously, talk about DCA, and I got $1 worth of Monero every day for like the last year and a half. Ooh, fork of Monero coming up. See, that's why it's good to have the DCA Discord, because you are going to be able to keep up on all this news. That's the first place I look for anything. Like, seriously, I don't look at news apps, I don't look at nothing. Usually DCA's got it in there right when something major comes out, like with the NVIDIA hash rate bullshit. Ethereum Classic, this is what I'm mining. It's up 20.1%, coming in at $23.80 for the week. I got tons of these things as well. I think this will go a lot higher, especially with Ethereum getting ready to do their thing. It'll be interesting to see what happens when Ethereum goes out of it. Heavily invested in ApeCoin, for the record. Heavily invested in this. I got greedy as fuck. Didn't take my profits. Now I'm sitting with a bag. I got in at $9, so I'm actually in the red right now on this. I could have sold at $27. I sold a few at $27. I didn't sell everything. So the ones I'm still holding, I bought at $9. I am in the red on that, for the record. That's what I get for being greedy. I should have waited. Should have waited. Boom. Alright guys, we are going to jump right over here to TradingView. If you are new here and you have not watched any of my videos, join the DCA Discord down in the description. Link will be down there. Join that thing. Message me variant 8. Once you get in there, make sure you do the verify bot, and I will send you some free tools over. You'll get the DCA moving average crossover script, the one I have up here. This is Bitcoin dollar, Coinbase. I've been posting this chart quite a few times. I got some layered support down here, and I got this big box of resistance, so we are on support. This big candle right back here, this is the Terra Luna mishap right here. As you can see, that UST Terra went down to 0. Everybody freaked out there for a second. Bitcoin kind of had this little crazy doji candle. It's kind of hard to see. Alright, we dropped all the way down there to 25,300 with a recovery back up here, but now we got this 21-day moving average acting as resistance, sitting right around $30,500. Only thing I don't like about this chart is the bear flag right here. So you got your flag pull, boom. Yeah, we'll go back here. Flag pull right there. Draw this. I'm going to show you guys a quick little way to kind of just do a quick guesstimation on where price action is headed. May have seen this many a times. So we do got this nice down slope on the resistance, and then we got our support kind of sloping upwards, right? Just hold the line, buddy. It'll go back up. That's right. It will. It will. The diamond hands, right? Diamond hands. Oh. I mean, honestly, like throughout my trading career, I've probably been burnt by every single crypto that there is out there right now, right? I've tried them all. Bear flags, this pattern here usually tends to break down. If this does break to the upside, moves are going to be kind of small in my opinion, guys. We got some layered resistance up here. So obviously we are trading under that 21-day moving average. So we know that if we're under it, we are active. It is acting as resistance, right? So a possible pop up to that 30,500 would be cool. I'd be looking for a short there. Stop loss a little bit above that 21-day moving average. If for some reason we get a daily candle or even a weekly candle on Sunday that closes above this 21-day moving average, then we're going to be looking for the next area of resistance. And that's all this up here. This whole little box spans all the way to the left of the chart. You scrunch your chart way in, it goes all the way back here. So the bottom of that resistance would be 31,000. The top of the resistance is 33,700. The only way I'm gonna get kind of even, like maybe just a tidbit bullish, is if we can get back up above that 36,000. We close above there. There's no way, in my opinion, that we're gonna rally that high anytime soon. I think we got, not saying it can't, because we know Bitcoin can make some crazy ass gains, right? Just remember, Binance bottoms at 5 zeros and a 1. Oh, that is awesome. Maybe Luna 2.0 will save us. I hope, because I'm holding like over 1.5 million of them damn things. But aren't they gonna? I don't understand the whole thing. Are they burning the original Luna and gonna just revamp it, or was that sarcasm? Sarcasm in your typing. So if you take your flagpole and you grab that flagpole and you bring it down here to the very tip of where your pattern is, it's going to give you kind of a guesstimation right around that 18,450. Why 18,450? Well, look where it's putting us. Right where I've been saying the whole time, where I think we're going to go. I think it's very possible we hit this mark. This is going to be the top of the 2018 bull run. 19,000, 20,000-ish, somewhere in that area, right? All the way down to probably 17,500, and that's not that significant on a daily chart. That's a little piece of support. That's a little piece of support. Really don't think that's going to hold up very well. Could definitely see it breaking this area. Panic's definitely going to set in when we get down this low. Panic's definitely going to set in. But just like Mikkel said, you got to hold on. You just got to hold on. This is what they want to happen. They want you to freak out. They want you to sell out of loss. They want to get that realized gains and profits. And that's when the whales are buying, right? So even like if you're swing trading, and let's say you have, you know, $5,000. Take just a small portion of that and use that for your trade. So get in at, like, let's say we dip down, let's say we go down to the bottom of the support again, right around 28,000. You go long at 28,000. Let's say it drops down again to like 27,000. You could put another small percentage in. I really don't like dollar cost averaging into leverage trades, but spot trading and swing trading, you can do this with. It's not going to hurt you that bad. That's what I'm saying, bait shop. We get down that far, I mean, trying to sell everything. Trying to sell it all. Let's take a look at that 3-day chart. So the 3-day chart, I've been telling you guys about the death cross, 3-day death cross. It happened on the exact day we predicted, May 16th. May 16th was the day it happened. That was this big red candle right here. Didn't fall down as far as I thought it would. On normal 3-day death crosses, you looking back in the history, there's 2 other good times where we went straight down, and then 1 time before that where we kind of zigzagged our way down, but we did dump pretty low. So it's still possible. Still possible. The 21-week moving average right around 37,400. That would be pretty close to the top of that box of resistance on the daily chart I showed you. Boom. Well, maybe not. Top of here is 33,000. Let's go back to the weekly. I don't think we'd see that 21 week. It'd need a lot of volume to get back up here, but it's super possible. Weekly is starting to weaken. You can see that the candles are starting to get small. We got a hammer candle here. Boom, right there. So this could definitely mean that the sellers are losing strength. And like I said, we're probably gonna pop, but don't think we're going straight back to the moon, right? You guys need to be thinking about selling these pumps. Selling these pumps, especially until daily and weekly moving averages get turned back around bullish. 21's got to be on the top, 50's got to be in the middle, 200 has got to be on the bottom. Price action needs to be trading above all 3 of those moving averages to be back in a bear market. So right now, we are definitely 100% in a bear market. All right. What's up, Embedded Doom? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Hope all's well. Hope you guys are digging my sweet, like, 10-year-old Crypto Love shirt. It's I'm a welder fabricator during the day, so that's why the sleeves are cut off. And it's got quite a few burn holes in it. But I got burn holes all over me from work. Really sucks too, and you're welding a really nice piece of whatever, your weld's coming out great, and then all of a sudden a big hot piece of slag just falls right on your arm, and you just gotta let that thing burn until you're done. You can't stop in the middle of your weld. I mean, you can, but it'll look like shit. Ah, I need a chassis. What are you thinking, like open air? How many GPUs you doing? I know, like, on Amazon you can get an 8 GPU frame, open air frame, for pretty cheap, like 40 bucks. Crypto Love for the win. That's right, man. I used to watch him so religious when I first started. Him and Crypto Beatles. And Crypto Beetles, I've won thousands and thousands of dollars off of that guy. Like, not fucking around, thousands of dollars off of him. Right? Alright, let's jump over to, gosh dang it, well, crap, hang on a second here. I take off all my crayon drawings. Go down here and grab this handy dandy parallel channel out of my handy dandy toolkit. And we're going to go back to the daily. Boom. Damn it. See how I draw this in here. If I draw it in, yep, I think I draw it in like that. Maybe I drew that. I mean, that's kind of valid. I don't really like drawing them like that. Maybe I can't remember what hour I drew that on. Maybe I did it with just regular trend lines. Boom, boom. Huh. Man, I had it drawn in there perfect yesterday. It's not looking right to me today. We'll come back to that. I'll find that chart. I was unfortunately looking at stocks right before I started the stream. Go to crypto, Coinbase. Oh my. What did we do here? What did we do here last week? Oh man. You guys make any sense out of that? Well, we go ahead and we'll just take all that off there. We'll put that big ass support box back on there. Boom, boom, like this here. So we did draw the support box in here last week. Ethereum is making the same exact pattern as Bitcoin. You got this big bear flag down here. So very possible we see more downside. We could even get down to the 1400, 1300 area. But this is a pretty decent area of support for Ethereum. So if Ethereum can hold here, that'd be super fantastic. Looks like tops. Isn't it crazy how, like, back here at 47, 48,000, everybody was like, yeah, we're going to the next leg. We're going to go to 5 grand. We're going to go to 6 grand. And that was actually top. It's not till, like, right about here everybody realizes that the top was in. Right? And it's usually not till about right here when everybody realizes that the bottom's in. That's why I watch moving averages. That 50 and that 200 are going to tell you when the tops or bottoms in my opinion. Looking back at this current bull run, we called it down to the day, like literally down to the day of when shit was about to pop off. If you were in our Discord, you can go back and look at it yourself, but it was back when our 50 crossed over the 200. Was screaming bull market. Screaming bull market. So again, guys, for Ethereum, for Bitcoin, it's pretty much going to be the same spiel for almost all these assets. Watch for the little pumps, right? Watch for the little pumps. We do got significant support. When we hit significant resistance, be taking that profit. Quit being greedy. Don't pull a me like I did with ApeCoin. Take the profit. Oh man, missed exit on $5 on Cake last night. Was mad at myself for it. Would have got back in at 4.7. Will you just hold on, brother? Because I think it'll go back down to there. It seems like that $4 free 50 range is like a good spot for Cake, where it really likes to average out there, really likes to consolidate there. So I definitely think it'll drop back down to that area. I think the whole market in general, I mean, the Fed will probably do their thing with inflation again, and that all the way around. People don't realize the liquidity that pulls out of the market when that kind of stuff happens with the Fed. So they do it again. You know, they were talking about doing this in 2020, and it'll take until the market can factor in worst case scenario, right? And until they can factor that in, and we already bake it into price, then when worst case scenario doesn't happen, it's right just above worst case scenario, markets are good. Markets will recover. Weekly on Ethereum. And see, we're just now getting these bearish crosses. We got a bearish cross back on the 25th of April. 21 crossed under that 50. Now, what we don't want to see on any weekly chart, this is for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for anything, we do not want to see the 50 cross under the 200 on the daily or weekly, right? If that happens, it's going to be way more down, way more down. Daily, we are actually already trading under the 200, so nothing to worry about on the daily. Basically, how this is set up, we want the complete opposite. We want the 21 on top, 50 in the middle, 200 on the bottom. That's what we trade. What's going on in the chat? Did we just get hacked? All these people on here, but not one single watching or liking. The hell's that? Whoa. Mikkel, make it stop. You guys are seeing this, right? It's not just me, correct? Like, everybody seeing this? Oh man, I just seen you bait shop. What'd you say? We'll just let that go on for a minute. They'll sort themselves out. Boom, subscribers only mode. Suck on that. Thank you, sir. They could at least hit the like button. Wow. That was crazy. YouTube partner. Creepy delivery. Giant channel. Must be getting good if people are trying to hack our damn channel with bots. Oh hell. Alright, so over here on Cake Daily, actually let me pull up DCA indicators here. Pull up the oscillator. Alright, look at this. Cake doing the same exact thing as Bitcoin and Ethereum, except Cake is already testing that 21 moving average on its daily. The very tip top of that is going to be right around 5.033. So Mikkel, I mean, you had that accurate as hell on your exit. Very accurate. Now I know that you're probably trading on PancakeSwap. I've not messed around with limit orders enough. You know what? It's very possible because I just I took him off there because of the stuff he was saying, but very possible, Golden Wolf. Didn't even think of that, but yeah, very possible. Mikkel, be looking for another pop up there to that $5. Put your limit order on Pancake. I'm not sure if those really do work, right? You know what I mean? Like in theory they should, right? You put a limit order in there saying you want to sell at $5, it should sell at $5. The only thing I don't like though is, can you make that limit order a market order? Can you just, you know what I mean? For my entries, I will limit in so you pay a lower fee because you're adding liquidity to the order book. But when it comes time to exit and take your profit, I always mark it out, right? always. And same with my stop losses. My stop losses are always conditional market orders due to vitality. A bunch of volume comes in, limit orders get blown by, and then liquidation prices get hit, so on and so forth. Or pass up your exit point and just keep on going, which in that case it would be good, right? Yeah, that was a crazy oh, that's pretty cool. Sweet. I definitely think it'll probably pop back up there to that 21 and then bounce off of that again. It could even get up here to that 540, 550 area, but I don't think it's going to go much past that. Looking obviously to get above that 593, close above the 593. Once it closes and it stays above there, we consolidate a little bit. We're going to juice up. We're going to amp up for that next area of resistance. And the next significant area is going to be probably right around the 50-day starting, right around 693, and it's going to go up to probably right there around $7.90, $8. But again, guys, this is not going to happen, I don't think, right now. I think we're going to see a lot more down pressure. We do have this trend line we're riding on. So far, we've been respecting the crap out of it, so that's good. Until it's not good, until we close below it. Once we close below it, then it's no longer valid. We'll be looking for the next area. So if you have the DCA oscillator, any of my Patreons in here, you guys know that on these waves, which Bait Shop Billy, hit me up in the Crypto Mentors Discord, and I'll send you over some tools, because you are a premium member now over there. So definitely hit me up. I got some stuff to send to you. But these waves here, this did call a bottom or a small buy. You do see momentum clip off. I'm gonna raise this up bigger. Boom. Make it easier to see momentum clip. So this is your momentum wave, this dark blue, light blue wave, right? Anytime this light blue wave clips off, like it does here, it clips off and disappears, gave you a red or a green dot, that's a small buy. Then it comes down, clips off again, boom, small buy. Even printed a triangle down here saying that we are in the oversold area. Then you can trade momentum all the way up, right? To be safe, don't take the trade until we break a certain line on the momentum. You get back above the oversold line, just like you would trade on the RSI or MACD. You'd wait till we get back above the certain line. Yeah, you know, he must be fighting some demons, you know, probably having a little rough time. Hopefully he can get his head screwed on straight and, you know, get back in here. I thought he was a cool dude. Really did. So, he must be going through something. Oh, TradingView just did a sweet update for anybody using the free subscription. You can now use multi-monitor. So if you need to use that or want to use that, you'll just go up to this little square up here. You're going to click it, and you can come down and click either one of these two. So when you click one of those two, now you got your two charts. Notice the blue highlighted line around this chart on cake. Well, so if I have this chart highlighted, anything I do over here is going to apply to this chart. If I come over to this chart and I click on it, now this one's highlighted. Anything that I do up here, whether I change indicator, change candle type, change time frame, change asset, it will all reflect over here on this chart. Super cool feature. Love the double charts. It's nice to have, you know, like 20,000 charts all on 3 monitors at one time. Computer screaming at you. I will say this though, the little mining rig that I have puts off some serious heat. It is so hot. Whoa. And I broke my keyboard, my nice one, so now I'm going to have to dig out one of the other 50,000 that I got here. My space bar ain't working. XNL, I bought a lot of this. This is a metaverse token. I've been buying the crap out of this all the way down. Had a nice spike yesterday. I sold at this 50-day moving average. Nailed it. We rejected right at it. I mean, I was watching it right as this happened, so I was able to get out right at the top, which does not happen very often. But yeah, I got out right at the top. You can see that we came down and hit the 21-day moving average. We rejected off of it, bounced right off of it as support. Boom, we're starting again. So these trades are hard. Normally in a bullish market, I would have taken that buy all day long. But now that the moving averages ain't set up exactly how I want them, I'm a little more iffy about taking these. I'm a little bit more careful. The only way I'll take a buy on something like this now is if the gap from the buy all the way up to the top of significant resistance is a large enough gap that you can actually make some money on. I'm not going to buy if the resistance starts. I'm not going to buy down here at the 21 at 0.0506 if my target's only going to be 0.066, right? That risk to reward is not big enough for me to trade personally. So in this case, this ain't that big of an area of resistance. I'd probably take this buy, let it run, see what happens. Very low liquidity in this coin, very low. I've been trading this one on PancakeSwap. If you got some money behind you, you could really do some damage with this. I was moving it around yesterday just with the funds that I was putting in and out of it trading. I could definitely tell that my orders were making stuff move. What was really cool is right here we had a double top. Boom, boom, double top. So it went red and it came all the way down to the 21. Once it got to the 21, I made my last buy, and then it just shot straight up to the 50. So I was like, well, it's time to go ahead and just get out now. Take my profits, run. And that's what I did. So it might happen again. I might go in. It just depends, guys. I'm going to watch it maybe for another day. I don't like how big this wick is here on this candle. This is telling me sellers are in control right now. This is a big volume-bodied red candle. Sellers are still in control. So we'll see what happens. If we close again above the 21 today, we got 22 hours, 10 minutes left in that candle. We'll see what happens. I'll make a decision by then. As of right now, nothing's like super jumping out at me saying, hey, buy this, buy this, buy this. I'm just gonna sit on my hands, gonna be patient. We're gonna wait this one out a little bit. Litecoin. Don't know if any of you guys are in the Pionex Discord group. I'm over there helping out on Pionex for the USA people. This was a chart I posted a while back. A guy asked me about Litecoin, where he should start his bots, if he should even start a bot. This is the chart I posted. Said possibly look for that pop to the 21-day moving average, right around $73.51. Look for a rejection right around there, or this box of resistance at 76, and then break the pattern. Well, and honestly, this probably should have went into the DCA Discord, into the Crypto Mentors Discord trading signal channel, because this was a decent breakout. Again, same pattern as Bitcoin and Ethereum. So you can damn near bet whatever one does, the other is going to do. We're already breaking out of the bottom of this pattern. I guess I could be a little bit more generous here with that. Make her a little bit more accurate. We can go to wick to wick. So if we're going to go wick to wick here, I guess it's not quite breaking out of it, but it's really damn close. So pay attention. If you're holding Litecoin, if you're thinking about a leverage short position, this is the time to do it. Where's it going to go? Let's scroll in. It does got pretty decent support where it's at right now, this area. It starts right at 65 and bottoms out at like 54, 53, and then immediately starts with another layer after that. Litecoin, you guys heard me say this a few times, is notorious though for their layers of support and resistance. So might take it a bunch of times. It'll drop a little bit, stair step, drop a little bit, stair step. Be watching for the drops on that. As soon as it breaks the pattern, you could take your leverage short position, put your stop loss back up inside the middle of that pattern, let it ride, see what happens. 80-20 trades, guys. 80%, 20%. 80% of the time it's going to go the way it breaks. 20% of the time it'll break, stop, turn around, come back all the way through the pattern. So just be very weary about that, guys. Man, I'd like to know how he did that little bot trick though. That was pretty slick, having all those millions of people comment on there. That's crazy. Kinda afraid to check the Discord. Here's the dollar. Go back to the daily. So 101, man, 101, and it's looking the strongest that it has since, you know, we had a high back here the 23rd of March in 2020 at 104, and then we had another high back here on the 9th in 2017. So I mean, 2017, it took 17, 18, 19, 20, 3 years to get back up there. And then from 20 to 22, 2 years. So the US dollar is doing good. Even though we have all this crazy inflation and all that stuff, you would think it wouldn't be doing so good. But it is. So it's not always all that bad to be in the US dollar when it comes to trading. I know the names, right? Frayed routine. Whimsical craft. Oh man, unimportant specialist. Some of them I can't even pronounce. Humiliating walk. Wow. Tiny head. Opium. I'm gonna have to learn that trick. So BNB's doing pretty good. It has a nice V-shaped recovery. What I was talking about last week at these V's. Significant resistance. Yeah, I guess we're kind of in it right now, aren't we? Right around 326 to the top of it, right damn near at that 50-day moving average at 365. Very possible it pops up to there. Very possible. That's what I think happened on one of my videos that had over 1,000 and some views. I think it was just all bots. Because like my videos are pretty average. That's why we're always I'm trying to keep it under an hour to help with the algorithm so more people will see the videos. I still need to get some stuff gathered up for my shorts. I need a new intro. I want to call them something completely different. Still trading with the view, but I want them to be shorts. I want different intro, different outro for them. I don't want it to be the same setup. So I get some of that stuff going on. You guys, I want to do shorts about TradingView itself, tips and tricks, sweet little hidden features that nobody knows about, all kinds of good stuff. I learn something new every single time I'm looking at charts or doing something, like every single time. There's so much stuff on here, so much stuff that I'll never use, but it's cool to know how to use it just in case. Knox. Blue stacks. We'll go stock. You talking about Noxo Pharmaceutical Limited or Noxel Corporation? We'll go with this one. You. Oh. Call it Doji Bear. That's awesome. Let's see if I can get a dang old. See if I can get a. That's kinda ish. One thing that I'm not used to looking at, and I'm gonna start getting back into this with stocks, is looking at the end of the market. Tells you when closing is. But I trade with MetaTrader 4, and I have a couple different accounts using MetaTrader. It's kind of complicated to use. I really don't like it all that much, but I'm gonna start doing some stuff with it. It's a completely different ball game than TradingView or any other exchange you ever used. Like getting an order, like a trade put in, is kind of a pain in the ass. Neither. He talking how to do the bot trade. This could potentially be a nice little bounce play here, right around 22 cents. Not sure what these guys do, but if it's something that you're looking at, Golden Wolf, then I'll probably do a little bit more deep dive into this, because it's poised for a good buy. I mean, you can see that every time we got down to this level, we shot up. Down to this level, shot up. Down to this level, hopefully it'll shoot back up. Imagine buying at 22 cents and coming back up here to the top at 81, 90 cents. I can do it, but no, but it's not worth my time. Oh, it is, Golden Wolf. You just put 1,000 bots on my channel here, and I don't want them to post the stupid faces, though, like real comments. Oh, man. I was watching this show today that this guy took this little mouse button clicker, and he hooks this thing all up, and he puts this little probe on the monitor, and it's the little T-Rex that jumps over the blocks, right? So every time the block would come across the screen, the little thing he had on the monitor would see the block and then make it tap the space bar so the thing would jump. That's pretty sweet. Thinking about some of these crypto things that we have done, you know, years ago, where we were doing like the ad thing for clicking through ads, you were earning crypto. I can't remember if anybody ever got to cash out when they got to that level or not, where, you know, you gotta have like 1 million Bitcoin before you can cash out. I thought Nefarious and them guys hit that cap. Maybe not, but that'd be a cool thing to hook up. The new mouse I got has that function built in where I can set it and it'll just do as many clicks as I want, non-stop, forever and ever and ever until I make it stop. It's pretty cool. Heavy resistance, like heavy resistance, not till 23 up to 31. So, I mean, this might be a pretty decent buy. You got a little bit down here in this middle part. That's going to line up with that 21-day moving average at 26. So, I would probably maybe wait until we get above 26 cents and we close above it, then take the buy. Right? Never. I hate how toxic the younger generation have no clue where it came from. You are very right. And speaking of younger generations, he'll probably watch this, but I got a little 19-year-old helper, and he got certified for TIG welding the other day. And I was making fun of him, like, well, don't ask me what to do. You got papers now. I can't tell you. You know? The only time he's ever TIG welded was for the test. He's never TIG welded a day in his life. And he's certified. He did it once. One time. Looks like this asset is a perfect one to put this parallel channel tool in. Boom. Boom. Kind of like that. This is not valid channel though. Why is this not a valid channel? Can anybody tell me why this is not valid? Should jump right at you. I have a lot of pharma bait shop. I've like Hexo, a whole bunch of different ones I've gotten into. Aurora, when it first came out, those are more pot stock. So the Doji Bear, I keep seeing the Doji Bear. I like it. The Doji Bull and the Doji Bear. You're gonna have to do something with those phrases. Yep. Talking about this right here. Boom. On your trend line, support and resistance, you guys. We cannot have no closing candles outside of the pattern or it is invalid. 2 spots right there make this pattern invalid. So what you would do is not look at this. Oh, wrong tool. Just pretend like none of this is even there. Okay. Now from there forward, your pattern will be valid. But from here back, we're not considering any of this. Good job, bait shop. That's the way to do it, buddy. We are past the hour mark. I will be in the Discord for a little bit. If you guys want to go in there and hit me up, let me know what you're looking at. If you want to chart something, it can be stocks, cryptos. I don't really care what it is. If we can pull a candlestick chart up, I will definitely look at it for you. Or anything else you need help with, tools, or you want tools, but make sure you message me, bait shop, so I can send you some stuff. I got some stuff I want to send you. So just super busy with ball and all this stuff going on. Kid surgery today, and which went well. I know Mikkel knew about it. He did pretty good. He had 3 teeth yanked out and he had 4 caps put on. So he was in a lot of pain when he got up. But after a few hours, it was like it didn't even happen. Kids bounce back and recover way better than us older people. I know if I'd have had that done, I'd probably be down for a week, and I'd been feeling like I was about to die. An 8-hour workday makes it feel like I'm about to die. Oh man. But thank you guys all for coming. Not financial advice for the last time. Keep stacking sats, stay safe, get you a trading plan, get in the DCA Patreon. Super cheap. You guys get all kinds of cool tools, all kinds of signals. You're going to learn the basics. You're going to learn how to set a plan up. The goal is for you not to rely on me. I make it so you rely on yourself. You teach yourself. You don't need to be constantly looking in a channel saying, oh, where's the signals, when's he trading? It's not how I do it. It's way better you doing it yourself. You're never going to learn anything if you're relying on somebody all the time. How can you do this on your own if you're constantly relying on what I'm doing, right? I'll show you how to look at breakout trades. I'll show you how to spot them. I'll show you how to draw them in. I show you how to trade them. I show you how our tools work. You combine all that stuff. I'll show you how a plan is supposed to work. You do all of that stuff. and you'll be set up. And then all you got to do once you figure out how to do all that is have the time to sit down and do the trading. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Smash that like button, share the shit out of the video, do all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it big time. Trying to get more people, more and more viewers, all that good stuff. Like to monetize at some point if I can keep a clean mouth and whatnot. But alright, y'all, you have a good night. I will check y'all later. Again, hit me up in the Discord. I will be floating around here for the next hour or so before I head to bed. So be safe, everybody.